William the Judge, Reimer turns 103.
The Honorable Ralph T. O'Neill passes away.
VIP launch at the airport to get a facelift.
Jelani Lettsome bowling tournament takes center stage.
Fire destroys the Curve nightclub, and Banco Popular region representative joins us live in studio to speak all about the upcoming business forum. That's tomorrow. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
The Mighty Sparrow.
Chocolate City, Tortola's BVI. I'm coming to you. You ready? November 16, 2019. It's Tico's 50th anniversary and celebrating Ticolipso. You hear me? A community calypso fundraiser. I can't wait to see. It's gonna be fantastico.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.
Welcome, everybody. It's Monday, November 11, 2019. I'm Ron Grant.
And I am Javon Wilson. November 11th, Ron,
Yes.
a day that I guess we will never forget.
Of course.
Today, the territory is mourning the loss of a stalwart legislator, the late Honorable Ralph T. O'Neill, of course,
passed away.
served in so many capacities, Ron.
So for over 40 years, he served in representational politics, of course, as the representative for the 9th District, the people of Virgin Gorda and Anegada, who he served so diligently. An educator at heart, he was a teacher prior to politics and has served this community in so many aspects, has helped so many persons, even outside of being a legislator, as a business person.
Right.
It's truly a day. I don't think we've felt like this in a very long time.
In a very long time,
Yeah.
indeed. He's contributed to the infrastructural development that we even see today. And like you said, served Virgin Gorda, especially in Anegada, the
Correct.
sister islands, very, very well. The longest standing legislator. And just about a month short of his 86th birthday,
Yes.
of course, he lost his life.
And he was
So-
the only legislator to be given emerita status, which means that he would always be known and recognized as the Honorable Ralph T. O'Neill, OBE. I cannot imagine what his family, his children, his beautiful wife, former First Lady, Mrs. Idris O'Neill, Reverend Idris O'Neill, is feeling at this moment. And it comes on the heels just very short as the government had moved to rename the Central Administration Complex in his honor. And unfortunately, he was not able to witness that. So
It's really unfortunate indeed. He was a formidable leader, and again, we want to extend our deepest condolences to his family and friends, of course, and all the persons who was affected by
and
this
we'll actually,
man.
Giovanna, let's begin by taking a moment of silence to honor his legacy and his life. Thank you so much. Topping our newscast today, what a blessing to be able to make it to 103 years. Over the weekend on Saturday, November 9th, 2019, Mr. William I. Reimer of Round Hill, Tortola, BVI, celebrated another astonishing milestone of 103 years of life. Reimer, one of the territory's most popular centenarians, continues to enjoy longevity and the joy of family and friends. Reimer, affectionately known as the Judge or Willie, is the grandfather of Minister for Transportation's Works and Utilities, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, and Junior Minister of Trade and Economic Development, the Honorable Shari B. DeCastro. He is well known for being a former farmer, sailor, road warden, and a boat racer. Now, over the weekend, he enjoyed the company of family, friends, and other well-wishers. One of those well-wishers was the Honorable Premier, Andrew Foy, who seemed delighted to share in the milestone with Mr. Reimer. Mr. Reimer was married to the late Josephine Reimer for 76 years.
Wow.
Joe, 76
That's
years.
remarkable,
Can
right?
you just imagine?
What a milestone.
What a love, absolutely. And the couple was regarded as the oldest couple alive in the Virgin Islands and the longest married. Happy birthday, sir. Still as fly as ever. Just
Still
enjoying
as
life.
fly as
Yeah.
ever, and still has all his senses
All
too.
his facets, yeah.
I saw rather Honorable Shari de
Yes.
Castro. She posted a video and they were singing "When the Roll is Called Up Yonder," and he remembered every single
every
word. He
word.
was dancing, he was singing.
Amazing.
So it's really remarkable to see him in this day and age. 103 not out.
And imagine he was
that's
able
amazing.
he was able to live to see two of his grandchildren serve as elected representatives within the same time at the same time.
That's Honorable Rhyme as well as
and
Honorable
De Castro.
De
What an
Castro.
honor, definitely.
Definitely an honor. And I'm sure he has a few more years to go
Of
too.
course, yeah.
Moving right along, on a more negative note, popular night spot, The Curve Grill and Bar, was today ravished by an early morning fire. Deputy Chief Fire Officer Mr. William Penn this morning confirmed with our news house that indeed the fire occurred today, November 11th, within the early hours of the morning. And according to the picture shown on the screen, you can see clearly the extent of the damages. Fortunately, fire officers were effective in putting out the blaze before it incinerated the entire building that is housed on Mars Hill, right opposite Rudy's Lookout Run. Now, when questioned on the time and whether the occupants were in the building at the time of the incident, the Deputy Chief Fire Officer declined to comment. He further said details on the cause of the fire as well as the extent of the damages will be released when the department is able to confirm same. Now, just Saturday, the BVI's premier band Vibe made their return to the stage at this very club after lead singer Jugo announced in August that he is retiring from the band. So, guys, if you, as you can recall, that caused a bit of controversy, and I know a lot of persons were kind of waiting for the band to kind of break the silence. So, viewers, if you're yet to see, there's an exclusive interview via our page. You can feel free to go review. But Ron, this is a really tragic loss.
The establishment
for the
is a new establishment. It's been newly
Right.
built, and not only that, it's a very popular one. So first of all, we're thankful that no one was hurt.
Yes.
That's the most important thing.
Well,
but
we don't know that for sure
That's
because
true.
The officers didn't confirm whether people were in
Were
the
inside
building
or not, yeah.
or what caused the fire. For now, we don't know the exact details. But of course, at 284 Media, we're going to work to bring them the
Indeed.
details.
And we wish the persons who own that establishment much success, and we hope that you guys are able to get back on your feet and bring the curve back.
Yes, recover. Still ahead, Jelani Lettsome Bowling Tournament takes center stage, and the Banco Popular Region representative is joining us live to discuss tomorrow's Entrepreneurship Forum. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life.
We will live well.
Viewers, welcome back. The annual Jelani Lettsome Bowling Tournament hosted by Mail took center stage at the Save the Seed Energy Center this weekend. For the third time in a row, the champions of the Jelani Lettsome Inter-Primary School Bowling Tournament went to the Willard Wheatley Primary School. Now, Jelani Lettsome died suddenly on November 19, 2014, just 3 days after he was rushed to the hospital. After a few hours following Jelani's admission to the hospital, the family and friends were told that he had suffered a brain aneurysm. The medical professionals on call at the time explained that the brain aneurysm was as a result of the explosion of a vein. As part of the grieving and healing process, Mills sought to get greater knowledge and understanding of what happened to Jelani. In their research, they found that a percentage of children who are born with premature development comprised of their veins as one of the many complications they may develop. These are premature babies. Typically, a high number of babies who develop weak veins die within hours, days, or even weeks of their birth. Jelani was born on the 3rd of October 2004 at approximately 6 months. The persons at Mail have now come to believe that Jelani's life was a very rare miracle because he managed to live 11 years before succumbing to his design flaw. This, we believe, or they believe, sorry, is great evidence of the great strength and light he possessed. We caught up with the president of Mail, Mr. Henderson Tittle, who shared his excitement on the success of another event. Take a listen.
At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to say thanks to all of our sponsors who have come on board to assist us in the Jelani Let Some Bowling Tournament, especially our platinum sponsor, Kerry Olsen. Jelani Let Some Bowling Tournament started about 4 years ago when one of our young men who named Jelani Let Some passed away, went into a coma, and then he died. After then, we hold a bowling tournament in his honor every year around his birthday. He was born in October the 3rd. So we try to celebrate his birthday in the form of a bowling tournament where we asked the primary school. At that time, he was about 11 years old. So we looked for boys and girls from the primary school who are between that age. This year, we have decided at the end of the tournament, whatever proceed we collect from the tournament, we are going to buy a fridge for the Enos Adams Primary School, and we were happy to deliver that fridge on our promise. And I want to say thanks to the executive body of Mail for helping us, and we want to say thanks again for the public that came out and support this bowling tournament.
We want to take this opportunity to congratulate the students of the Willard Whitley Primary School for winning that title in the 3rd year in a row. Congratulations to you guys. And up next, our Jovan is sitting down with a very exclusive, the regional director from the Banco Popular is here to talk all things about the upcoming summit. Jovan, take it away.
Thank you so much, Ron. What a great way to honor Jelani's legacy. I really love that story, Ron. Now, Banco Popular is hosting an entrepreneurship forum that is tomorrow, Tuesday, November 11th. And of course, in studio to tell us all about it is the project coordinator for the Virgin Islands. Now, not just the BVI, USVI as well, Miss Giovanna Augustine. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Now, Miss Augustine, when you think about the bank, yes, conventionally we know that banks are there to offer loans for businesses, especially small business startups and so on. But it's very rare that you see banks coming together to host events of this nature. And I see it's basically a business forum, a business workshop, essentially teaching persons in that field how to do it, what they need to know, how to market it, and all of that. So just tell us why, as a brand, you guys thought it was important, first of all, to do something like this.
Sure, of course. So at Popular, we're committed to you and our community's growth. And entrepreneurship is one of the strong and backbone key components of a strong economy. And we've seen an increasing number of attention and interest in young entrepreneurs or even seasoned entrepreneurs with small businesses looking for ways to expand, grow, or increase revenue. We see this as an opportunity to not only provide some resources that they may need to do so, capital and loans and such, but also to provide resources and put them in touch with our local experts. So we're actually hosting 5 experts from the BVI, which I'm most excited about. You'll get to learn from them what they've experienced, what they've done, what worked well for our market, which is so important. So we have Carria Christopher, we have Jeanette Bryn, Maurice Letsom, Meade Malone, and of course Monique Richards from Popular to provide more information on how you can use Popular credit options to grow your business.
Wow, and the BVI has a really vibrant business culture, and I'm really glad to see that you're using locals as well, because we live in I think a time where as professionals, I don't think we reach back enough to share, especially if we're successful. So it's really nice to see them giving back in this capacity, and of course the organizing body, which is Banco Popular. Now, a lot of topics to cover tomorrow. Just let's get into some of the areas you guys plan to cover.
Sure. So we'll definitely cover how to start a business in the British Virgin Islands. It's very important to not only look at what things you should know, but legally, where do you file? How do you ensure that your business is started from the ground up in the correct fashion? So I think that's going to be a great presentation for anyone who has an idea and is looking to get that idea off the ground. Following that, we'll have presentations on how to market your business online. We live in a world, we live in a world of social media and online marketing. And so it's important to ensure that you're not only starting a business that can market through local channels and prime channels as well, but that can leverage the power of social media to ensure you get quick returns. We'll also talk about how to manage the finances of your projects and your businesses. As Popular, you know, we want to ensure that we instill key practices that are well versed in our area of how to ensure that you not only practice safely on how to grow your business correctly, but how to maintain and sustain positive revenue. So we're going to talk about the importance of bookkeeping and financial statements.
Big part.
Big part. In addition to that, we'll talk about how Popular Credit Options can help you grow your business. Perhaps you've been in business for 2 years and you're interested in growing or providing another service, and you would like to know how we can partner with you to make that happen. We'll be talking about loans, credit cards, and a lot of different mediums that are very useful in those areas.
Now, with all of this information, I'm sure the number one question our viewers are asking, like, can I get involved? How can I get involved? I know ever since the flyer hit social media, I mean, a lot of persons have been responding. I've seen a lot of shares. But is the registration still open to the public?
Unfortunately, as of 30 minutes ago, registration was closed. We are at capacity, but we still want to ensure that not only the participants that are signed up, that you please take your time to come down and participate in this event, because we know that any information or resources you get, you can then share with your family and friends and fellow business partners back at your local offices.
And that's how the legacy continues.
Exactly.
Now, I know in wrapping up, the Banco family has been doing really great things. Just recently, we opened in Virgin Gorda, which was such a welcomed initiative for the people of Virgin Gorda. But what else, if you can tell us just a little bit, what else is on the horizon for the Banco Popular family?
So thank you. So in addition to opening our Virgin Gorda branch that's now operating Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 to 4 p.m., we're also running a food drive right now in partnership with the Family Support Network Group. And so if you want to participate and give back to this initiative, we encourage you to bring a canned food item to our Tortola branch. You can donate that item, and all items received will then be given to the Family Support Network.
Oh, good. The Banco family is doing community outreach as well. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure hosting you.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, more news ahead. We have the VIP lounge at the airport is going to be going through a major facelift. And of course, a new plaza is coming to town. These and more when 284 News returns.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Viewers, welcome back. Jovan, what a very informative and enlightening interview with the Banco Popular representative. Really, really great stuff.
And that is an essential time too.
Yes, very important.
Business, we've been having that business talk across the spectrum, from Honorable Shari de Castro to the Banco family now doing their part. Just recently, Rotary hosted a biz pitch, so it all really ties into the business culture we're trying to build in the
And I'm very happy that it's pretty much sold out. There, persons are supporting it, so that's good stuff.
Yes.
All right, another addition to the selection of vehicular fuel in the well-needed location will be coming to the territory in the form of Petrus Plaza BVI, the multi-million-dollar facility located in Fish Bay, right next to the International Motors garage. The establishment is expected to hire some 60 persons by 2020. The plaza is also expected to have a soft opening in December, just in time for the Christmas season, and a grand opening in January of 2020. Now, not only is it a gas station, but the plaza will house a food court and a drive-through car wash, all on the same premises. Petrus, family business operating in St. Thomas USVI for the past 18 years, is excited about spreading their wings. What a wonderful addition to the Virgin Islands community, Jovan. Another example, speaking of business, we see where our recovery and development is going so far ahead, where we're opening doors for persons. So congratulations to the family, the Petrus family.
And another great opportunity for strengthening relationship between the USVI and the BVI. I mean, we speak about it all the time, but yes, another great opportunity for that. And then we're looking at the 1,000 Jobs in 1,000 Days initiative. We're looking at persons who are still
60,
unemployed. 60 job opportunities automatically created. So this is definitely a good
What I love about the location is if you live on either side, whether the eastern side of the island or the western side of the island,
still accessible.
Yeah, sometimes you catch yourself like on your way home and you're like, I'm out of gas, but that's a good location because you could just swing in if you're going on the eastern area and get yourself some gas.
Grab a drink and get something to eat as well while you're at it.
You hear her? There she goes.
All right, moving right along. Great news for the Terrence B. International Airport. The airport is currently under major renovations to introduce, listen to this, a world-class VIP area dubbed the VIP Lounge. Now, according to the duty manager, Mr. Clive Smith, renovations began last Monday, that's November 4th, and will include a full facelift of the commercial area to accommodate important persons. Persons will be treated to a VIP experience and can indulge in amenities such as a conference room, a well-stocked bar, and accommodations for up to 21 persons. While he declined to comment on the cost to foot this project, he did mention that information will be made privy to the public in the near future, since negotiations are still being made at the committee stages. To our surprise, Ron, the VIP Lounge will be open to everyone. And I know that when the design hit social media, I think that was one of the more common comments. I'm sure this is just for the rich people or the elite, or,
not at
he
all.
made it very clear today that this opportunity will be open to the general public. However, there's a twist for a small membership free. So
if you're willing to pay the membership fee, you're good then.
Absolutely. And of course, by rights, because this is a facility that will need to be maintained, and security will be tight and all that. Everything takes money, so we can't expect anything less. He anticipates again that residents and guests from all spectrums will be taking advantage of the new facility once it is open to the public. Now, VIP lounges across the world comes with a myriad of benefits, including but not limited to private, comfortable seating and spaces, indulgence in complimentary amenities, which can include premium alcohol and food, fast Wi-Fi, showers, business centers, and much more. And of course, privacy and security, which I think most persons are truly concerned about. The launch is scheduled to reopen in late December or early January. offering great experiences for one and all to enjoy, and of course, a great step in the right direction as we continue to enhance the BVI product. Now, aside from the launch, Mr. Smith also confirmed that the departure and arrival areas, they too will be seeing some repairs, some type of renovation. So I guess a general facelift for the BVI airport, as you know, as the rest of the territory. The airport really suffered some extensive damages as a result of the 2017 hurricanes. So we are really, really, really happy. And keeping in line with the fact that we're trying to improve the product and where we're trying to go as a tourism destination, the overall objective, I think it's very important that we provide as many options as possible to reach a wider target market.
It is definitely a step in the right direction.
All right, good news, viewers. That is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to like us on Facebook at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram as well as Twitter. I'm Javon Wilson.
And I'm Ron Grant. We'll see you again tomorrow as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news. Happy Monday, everybody. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Every 39 minutes, someone is killed by a drunk driver. Every minute, someone is injured by a drunk driver. 8 teenagers die every day in alcoholic-related car crashes. Motorcycle drivers comprise the highest percentage of drunk drivers in fatal crashes. The highest percentage of drunk drivers involved in a fatal crash are ages 18 to 24. Alcohol affects your reaction time, vision, tracking, concentration, comprehension, and coordination. Remember, when you drink and drive, you put the health and safety of yourself and others at risk. Select a designated driver, carpool, hang out in groups, don't leave your friends behind, and know your limit. 284 Media is concerned about the well-being of all and wishes everyone safety as we traverse the roads. Celebrate in style, but please don't drink and drive.